Looks like you did some like fun media related things this week too, though, besides just construction and party hosting.
Well, you know, there's only so much cement that you can lay, and then you have to wait for it to dry. So, you know, there were a few moments where I had to take a break and just you know, take a little bit of rest and engage my brain in other ways other than physical labor. So
Sure.
I finished the manga that you guys gave me, Help I Don't Know How to Give Birth, which, you know, appropriate since, you know, we're under the
time here.
Yeah, we're under the 2-week mark now. So, you know, time's ticking away. And it was fun. It was good. It like I've said before, it was informative without getting too granular or too detailed or too specific to this author's experience. Because, you know, something like birth can be wildly different from woman to woman.
Yeah.
So, you know, there's a level of like, you know, you can relate here, but then, you know, when you get into specifics, sometimes you can't. So I thought she did a good job of conveying, you know, real life possibilities and experiences without making it so specific that, you know, you didn't feel like you could relate to it.
Would you recommend this to someone that is not pregnant to read? Or is it like this is a great companion for if you're pregnant?
I would definitely give it to somebody who is or is thinking about being pregnant. I would also say that I would give it to somebody who you know, doesn't necessarily hasn't necessarily like made a choice about kids, because this author's experiences were so kind of all over the place emotionally. You know, she wasn't sure if she wanted kids. Then she made the decision and she was like, I'm going to stick to it, but I don't really know why I'm doing this. And, I still have questions. And then she was, you know, going through that whole phase of, you know, the manga continued on after she'd given birth. And, you know, talked about like some of her first days and weeks as a mom. And she still sort of felt like lost and confused and, you know, gradually kind of picked up routines and things like that. So I would give it to somebody probably in all stages of pregnancy. I probably wouldn't give it to somebody as like, oh, hey, check this out. You know, if pregnancy wasn't on their radar at all.
Sure.
Okay. But I think about the first half of the book, even if, you know, you weren't thinking about it, you could relate to it. And then kind of the back half of the book, when you get into like the specifics and get into after, that's probably where you'd lose somebody who wasn't thinking about, you know, having kids. So, but yeah, it's fun. And she's got like these cute little interjections from her husband, who's also like a manga artist. And he has his own like little side comics with his point of view. And it's pretty cute. Sometimes they're like supplementary and sometimes they're just like totally out of left field. He's like, she was going through this, but I didn't really know. So here's what I was thinking about, which was, you know, X, Y, and Z. And this was totally different. So it's fun little like back and forth. And I think it's something like I've finished several pregnancy books and I have given them to Chris, and I would give this to Chris.
Okay.
Like nice. He could read it too, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I went through that. And then I also am a little more than halfway through One Punch Man, which is definitely getting better and better with every episode. I really enjoy it. It was kind of episodic at first, you know, kind of self-contained within each episode. And now it's like getting into like a little bit of more of a story arc. You know, even though I know it's only 12 episodes, so we're not going to go like super deep. It's kind of fun to have those little like multi-episode arcs.
There's a season 2 though.
There is. I can't remember if it's available on Netflix or not, or if only season 1 is available.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't looked quite a while.
Yeah.
Probably on Crunchyroll or something.
Yeah, for sure. But it's good. It's really fun. And it's a good anime that doesn't take itself too seriously.
Right. Yep. Awesome. Yeah, we're still need to like catch up on Promised Neverland.
Yeah.
And we've still been slowly working our way through Bleach. So
oh sure. Well,
rewatch of Bleach.
I was gonna say you could say that for weeks and weeks and months, and I would never be surprised at you being like, "Oh, we're still working our way through Bleach."
Yep. We'll let you know when we can get back to the good stuff. So.
Oh, Alan says One Punch Man is simulcast on Hulu. I'll have to check that out and see if I can find that on ours.